worthy may approach the arboreal altar. You possess the 7 spring leaves, but have you the will of the great tree's scion? Proven your will, newcomer. Now, place the 7 spring leaves and the lock of your hair upon the arboreal altar. Only fate can determine if you are or are not the great tree's scion. The altar has accepted your offering. Bartleby be praised, the scion has emerged, and none too soon. Blessed scion, please hear our plea. Your magic is now infused with the might of the trees. Accept and wield this spell with the dignity, discretion, and grace of the great tree. From the time Bartleby took root here above the springs eternal, we have guarded this place. Not long ago, a chill wind shook Bartleby to his core, but it was what that wind carried that has wrought such devastation, a virulent rot. We noticed the rot spores immediately. We fought them as best we could, but the rot grew exponentially as it fed upon Bartleby's sacred roots. Eventually, the rot grew into an insatiable pestilence that gnawed through the roots toward the springs eternal, Bartleby's life source. The great tree has done everything he can to keep the destructive disease contained within himself, even locking us root guardians out. However, the root door has opened for you. Please enter and eradicate the pestilence. And be sure to clear any rotted roots you see too.
How's this? You've the smell of a delicious tree, but not the look of one. Perhaps a bite or two of your bark will help me understand. What kind of tree fights back?
Wizard, my scion, you have done it. I am at long last healed. I hope seeing me like this does not disturb you. Now that I'm finally rid of that voracious pestilence, my faculties are slowly returning. Come closer, my scion. There is much we have to discuss. From the day you arrived at Ravenwood, I have been anxiously awaiting this moment. At last, my scion, you are realizing your destiny. Before you leave, take a vial of water from the springs eternal. It will serve you well in the future. Excellent. Now, my scion, you should be off. Our journey together is only beginning. First, tell Mulinda she can stop fussing over me.
Wizard,
Look at Bartleby's leaves. The color is returning. You've healed him, haven't you? This means you were able to complete the ritual. You are Bartleby's scion. I always knew you were special.
Yes, this wizard was always destined for greatness, but their work is far from over. Now we must all refocus our efforts upon healing Mallory. She is crucial if we hope to convince Grandmother Raven to spare the spiral. But time is running out. Mallory refuses to heed my calls.
You have been communicating with Mallory, Bartleby?
Did you think I was talking to myself? Mallory fled Raven's astral plane into the place where all minds meet, called the Reverie. If she doesn't wake soon, she'll unwittingly cross over to the other side, and there will be nothing to protect us from Raven's wrath. I will resume pleading to Mallory, but I am still weak. I can grab her attention, but Wizard, you must go to Reverie and convince her to wake. But first, you must ensure that her body is alive and well enough for her mind to return to it. Take Mallory's mortal form to the point where life and death magic converge. Mandala. Now, make haste, my scion.
I do not envy the task ahead of you, but I am more confident than ever in your abilities, dear wizard. And so is your former headmaster. Ambrose has returned to the Arcanum to confer with the scholars and the Council of Light. You should update them with your news.
I always knew you were special, but to be Bartleby's scion, oh, I couldn't be more proud. Oh, alas, there's no time to revel in the moment. With Bartleby on the mend, did he offer any insight into repairing the rift between Raven and Spider? Or what's to be done about Mallory? Bartleby says Mallory's consciousness is lost in the Reverie? Ooh, that's the plane where thoughts and memories coexist. But how do we retrieve her? You are to escort Mallory to the place where life and death converge. A place called Mandala, you say?
Mandala, of course. That's the island where the life and death paradox chain is moored. In Imperia.
Ah, of course it's in Imperia. At least Spark and the captain are already there. But how in the blue blazes do we get into this reverie place?
I have heard legends tell of the Reverie. I am certain it is akin to the other side. It will take a bit of research, but I can get you there. When the time comes, I will find you.
It's gonna take a bit to get Mallory's life support apparatus prepped for travel. You go on ahead, Wizard. We'll catch up with you on Ariel.
My, oh my. This all has my head spinning. Good luck, Scion. We're all counting on you.
Wizard! Oh, finally. I'm so tired of being Spark's lab assistant. Please, please, tell me we have marching orders from the Arcanum. We're to escort Mallory's dying body to an island called Mandalala. Okay, I think I've heard of it. Now, where are Beans and Mallory? Oh!
Here we are. Ah, no, 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 no. How do you stop this thing? Ah, whew. Okay, here we are. Mallory's vitals remain stable during transit, but she's still on a downward trajectory.
Beans, you look like you're having some trouble there. Be careful, man. That's about as precious cargo comes.
Darn it, James. I'm a doctor, not a delivery man. Where's Spark? We need to get a move on. It takes a surprising amount of core strength to keep this contraption parked.
Beans, my muscleless medical officer. You're right. So, the thing with our science officer is... Spark is obsessed with the network of sensors he's dreamed up, and I've had to assist him. He keeps yammering on about fascinating results. As we speak, Spark's out in the jungle investigating the sensor in the northwest quadrant that's mysteriously gone offline. I offered to do it, but he told me to wait here to verify a signal or push a button or something. I can never follow what that kid is saying. You should go check on Spark and the jungle wizard. I'll stay here and make sure Beans' lackluster abdominal muscles don't ruin the mission.
Salutations, Wizard. I trust Librarian Fitzhume delivered my note. Excellent. Then you are aware of the work Captain Pork and I have been doing. As for the subject the note posited to you, what is the status of young Mallory? So there is much work yet to be done. However, it would not be prudent for me to abandon my current project so close to its completion. The sensors we've installed throughout Imperia have yielded fascinating results. I believe we're on the cusp of a communications breakthrough. However, this sensor has been damaged, compromising the integrity of the entire network. Thankfully, I have identified the cause of the problem. Lightning bugs have looted the dynamos from this sensor. I theorize the intense electricity the dynamos generate is comforting to them. The network is vital to our efforts here in Imperia and must be repaired. Can you please retrieve the pilfered dynamos from the lightning bugs? Ah, good. You have retrieved the dynamos. I will replace them and recalibrate the sensor now. Done. With the network back online, I should now be able to remotely hail Captain Pork at base camp via my communicator badge. Spark to Pork. Come in, Captain Pork. Captain Pork, do you read me?
Ah, there's a gremlin in my shirt. Oh, wait, Spark, was that you? Hello, Spark, did you tinker with my crew badge again?
The communicators are indeed working, and believe it or not, we have the severing of the fire and ice paradox chain to thank for it. You see, my sensors have serendipitously collected data which shows a dramatic reduction in the ether in the air, most notably around Athenor. The decrease in atmospheric animositrons confirms the ether is the physical residue of the ancient clash between Raven and Spider. The paradox chains appear to attract the ether, and even bolster its volatile, violent nature. The negative energy is what keeps Raven and Spider away from Imperia. Ergo, breaking the paradox chains is bad in that respect. Conversely, the diminished ether has greatly simplified travel, and as you just witnessed, created fascinating communications capabilities. I've programmed our crew badges to function as communicators. I took the liberty of fashioning you one as well. You are most welcome. Now, there are a few security updates I must make to this sensor. If you need me, you know how to find me. Please brief Pork on my status.
There you are. I take it by your long absence and Spark's startling apparel-based communique that you got his sensor network working. And our badges are now communicators. Fantastic. Now I don't have to go to Mandalala. That is, now we can split it up and get more done. Research assisting isn't the only thing I've been up to, you know. I've got a solid lead on that dirty, no good, Ripple Crossing coward bat. The traitor thinks he can hide in the one place we wouldn't think to look for him. But didn't think that I would think he thought it. I'm sorry, but you'll have to get Mallory to Mandalala on your own. Don't be scared. Believe in you, Wizard. And you too, Beans.
Yeah, great pep talk, Jimmy. Look, Wizard, Mallory's vitals are dropping. We've got to get to Mandala now, but we shouldn't fly in blind. Lucky for us, I did some research of my own. Ignis told me about a Kalamar village on Mandala called Samsara. Apparently, there are monks there acutely devoted to life and death magic. Hopefully they can help us get Mallory to the right spot.
Darn it, Beads, you're a doctor and an intelligence officer. Good work. You three should get to Samsara immediately. Come on, I'll help you push Mallory.
Look for Samsara village, and don't get stuck talking to the locals. Got it. Let's get going. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to those landings. You okay, Wizard? The stream portal's up and running. Now that we're here, we need to get Mallory to this Samsara place. It's not gonna be easy to find, though. The jungle's so thick it could be right in front of us, and we'd never see it. That looks like a path over there. Go see where it leads. I'll watch over Mallory here. Be quick about it. My abs are killing me.
Whoa, who are you? Look out! So this is a bummer. Let's get back to a safe clearing and I'll explain. Okay, the jungle's vibrations are calm here. We can talk. I know it looked like those frogs were gonna hurt me, but they totally weren't. You're strangers, I get it. You don't know how we do things. Life and death energy constantly shifts and swirls through the jungle. It's really amazing. I was preparing the grove for a death influx, see? Now I have to start over. The fight totally harshed the vibes there. No worries, I can do it. You just gotta be more careful, you know?
Sorry for the confusion, but we're in a hurry. We need to get this girl to Samsara and get her medical attention.
Samsara? It's close, but you'll never get there on foot. We live above the jungle, in the sky. You'll have to fly. Take my skyboat. When you get there, find my man Cole. He'll welcome you. You'll love it there.
Looks like all of us will fit. Barely. Let's go, Wizard.
You've come a long way to get here, haven't you? Welcome to Samsara. To our limited perceptions, time is a line from the past to the future, life and death. They look like two different things, but they're not. From outside a mortal vantage point, existence is a flattened circle, a wheel. Raven made the Ring of Mandala to remind us of that forever. This is Samsara, the center of my people's great work. I sense something very important brought you here. How can we, Kalimar, help?
This girl is dying. She needs your help. The chain is why we're here. We need to fill her with the chain's life magic to keep her alive.
Why do you want to do that? Death is just a part of the cycle. You have to free your minds. Go talk to our elder. She'll help you.
Greetings, stranger. I have seen your coming before in my meditation. You have an amazing aura. Yours is a mighty destiny. You have come to prevent a death. You do not understand. Life and death are not opposites. They are different segments of the great wheel. So why not let this girl die? It is the way. The wheel spins. The matter of her body will nourish new life. This is not to be feared.
You don't understand. This isn't just any girl. If she dies, it could mean the end of everything.
What do you mean? Let me look into the girl's aura and see if I can see what concerns you so much. This is the Raven child. If she dies, light will be lost forever, and the cycle itself will break. I understand now. You must take her to the Cave of Quickening, where the chain focuses the power of life magic. Cole will arrange it.
Wizard, I want to consult with the Elder a little more. You go get ready to go. I'll catch up.
You convince the elder? All right. What you're doing must be really important. You need to get to the Cave of Quickening. Here's how it works. Life energy shines from the Temple of Light onto the Great Wheel at the Cave of Quickening. But the wheel moves. At this time, the Cave of Quickening is in the middle of the dying jungles where death energies are strong. You die without protection. You need to be purified. Talk to Gajat in the market. He can help.
The dying jungles? Oh, very dangerous. If you want to keep the death magic of the jungles from withering you, you must purify your body and balance the life magic within yourself. I sense powerful energies inside you. You might be strong enough to resist the aura of death, but it's best to be safe and sure. In our hanging gardens, we use sagram seeds. They're ground into dust to rejuvenate blighted soil. They will harmonize your life energies. Go to the gardens and cover yourself in dust from the red, gold, and black urns there. Then return to me. It is done. Now you are ready to descend into the jungle. The dying jungles are far away. Too far for you to reach them on the ground. Talk to Losa, the wind driver. Her skyboat will take you.
All right, Wizard, we're ready to go. Lead the way. Wait, I have to do what with magic dust? Oh boy. Keep going, Wizard. We'll catch up.
I will make sure your friend finds his way to you. Go now, and good luck.
Yeah, I can take you down to the jungle, absolutely. First, I need to harmonize with the wind spirits and commune with my ancestors. I figure we'll take the updrafts over the clearing of contemplation, then cut across on the west breeze to avoid the headwind. Oh, you're in a hurry. Okay, jump in my boat. I'll get you there. It'll be a little bumpy. Zola, this stranger needs our help. They're going to the Cave of Quickening.
Peace and harmony be upon you, stranger. You walk a dark path. Your aura is mighty. Cosmic forces swirl all around you. I see you're touched by sagram dust. That's good. Your life essence is pure. To reach the Cave of Quickening, you must pass through the Ashen Caves. They are overgrown with fungus born of death magic. Their spores kill all who breathe them. Your aura might protect you, but any who walk with you will surely perish. Sagram dust is not enough. There is an antidote, fruit of the Gulmahar tree. It will harmonize the death energies in your body. Go to the Dying Glade and get some.
We're here! Have you found a way to the quickening place? It had better be close. I'm a doctor, not a Sherpa.
You brought fruit for your friend, too? Right on. The Ashen Caves await you. You will find the Cave of Quickening on the other side. Eat the fruit, and you will be ready.
Wow, this is pretty good. What you might call a magical fruit. Nice to finally get some lunch. Okay, wizard, lead on. We'll be right behind you.
The creatures in the caves will try to bar your way. Do not let your courage waver. May you reach your destination, stranger.
Stand where you are, breathe deep, and become one with death. You cannot resist. You cannot resist. Press on to your death. Down your burdens. End your ceaseless struggles. Let death wash over you. It is peace. It is ready to embrace you.
Jehovah Goloth, intruder!
Are we there yet?
A child of Raven? You hold up prisoner? Release her or perish!
I have failed in my charge. You have defeated me, but rest assured, Raven will avenge me and her child.
We're not here to hurt this Raven child, you idiot. We're here to save her. We need to get her to the Cave of Quickening immediately.
Your mercy proves your words. You cannot reach the Cave of Quickening this way. I have collapsed this end of the Ashen Caves to protect it. Come, I will lead you to the Cave of Quickening by another way. There. This hidden path will take us to the Cave of Quickening. Let us enter. Jehorazim, children of the New Age, you have much to explain. The son of Spider is responsible for this. These are troubling tidings. In the Temple of Light, we sense Mallory's distress from afar. Raven sent portents of something happening in the dying jungles that must be stopped. Can it be she meant for me to stop you? I find looking upon this child that I am moved to help her, and help you. Your hearts are strong and good. Mallory must be restored to health. Place her in the light. The life magic bound into the Great Paradox Chain will sustain her body.
That ought to do it. There's nothing to do now but wait. Time for you to get her spirit back. Head off to Dreamland or wherever.
You would venture into the Reverie? Beware, wizard. That place can be dangerous indeed.
Wizard, we must move quickly. The ether surrounding Imperia makes projection difficult, but it is weakening. I will open the portal to the Reverie. Go through it, quickly!
Do not fear, wizard. I will guard her as I would the Temple of Light itself.
Good luck.
Greetings, Wanderer. Mortals are unwelcome here, but I see you are the scion of Bartleby. You are more than mortal. Welcome. Every mind casts a shadow. Every thought has an echo. This is where they join. These portals go to many places and touch many minds. Welcome, Scion, to Nexus, the center of the Reverie. This is a place of memory and feeling, where thoughts are real and matter is but a dream. I know who you seek. Mallory has journeyed deep into her own memories and nightmares. I will help you find her. Your mind is now tied to the Reverie. A dream echo of your stream portal is now manifest. Use it if you lose your way. Scion of Bartleby, that doorway leads to Mallory. I will open it for you. Take it and you will find her.